You're listening to the Dash Action Podcast, Campaign 1, The Tales of Bet Shao. Dash Action is a real play tabletop adventure comedy podcast. It is not suitable for tiny children and their feeble, inferior brains.
Yeehaw! Welcome back to Bet Shao, y'all. I am your humblest of DMs, Lewis Power, aka Drystone the Marauder. Joined as always by these terrific players.
Hi, I'm Gordon Grundy. I play Taran, the human thief. Taran has a lot of stuff going on right now. He's got a sword that is giving him visions, a ring that is talking to him, and his childhood friend has just shown up and created an absolute mess of his life. So he's not doing great. Also, he really needs to sleep.
Hi, my name's Ben Simpson. I play Moscow Lyle, the halfling bard, and I'm feeling underslept and overstimulated. There's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot going on.
I've never had this many people angry with me at once.
And this much gravy and potato on me.
Also, I've had a lot of potato chips, and now you're making me run.
It's curdling.
Don't make me run, I'm full of chocolate. My name is Jessica Darcy Whiteley, and I play Raytoon, who is a feisty rock gnome. I've just appeared back in the life of one of my best friends from childhood, and I am causing some chaos.
Damn straight.
Indeed.
Soz, guys.
Things have taken a turn. Shit is getting wild. And in case you forgot, let's hit them with a little recap. Last time we started off with a flashback. Back in the Laverstock home for wayward youths where Taran grew up, we met Raytoon, a rock gnome girl who had been a protector for Taran in his formative years, as well as their little friend Chuck. We saw Raytoon defend Taran against some bullies before being kicked out of the home by the horrible Mistress Laverstock. Raytoon said goodbye to Taran and Chuck and headed out into the streets of the ward to fend for herself. We then came back to the future, where Moscow, Taran and Dyro, along with April, the woman they had saved, and the baby turtle, were finishing a short rest. Moscow and Taran decided to go back and searched the lair for the loot that April had mentioned. In Shard's room, they found a true buttload of gold, as well as a goblin head-shaped bag of holding and a ring of mind shielding. The gang headed back to the surface, and as they arrived, Taran had a flash of a vision, with one voice saying, "Return it," and another voice telling him his destiny was to consume. Back above ground, they introduced Mama to April and the baby turtle, and gave her the mushrooms, which she then used to heal Marge. Dyro said he had to go and tell Glenda that Marge was okay, and he left. Moscow sat with Marge, telling her about the adventure and that they had plenty of gold that could help her family at Stillwater Bend. She woke for a moment, and Moscow told her she was safe. Marge, hearing this, felt comforted and fell back to sleep. Taran went to be by himself and put the ring on, which to his shock contained a mysterious soul that addressed him before he took it off in a hurry. Moscow then left to find Dyro and Glenda, and on his way he noticed an eerie raven following him. He hid from the raven in a barrel, but then was found by his new friend, the baby turtle, and the raven flew away. He continued to the bar and saw a strange new bartender named Tantelover. He spoke with Dyro and Glenda, who told him someone had come into the bar looking for Taran. Moscow tentatively approached and met Raytoon, who was looking for the wily rogue. Moscow then asked Dyro for help, and Dyro called Taran on the jailbroken smart stone inside the hideout. Taran came running, noticed the raven, and arrived at the bar. There was then a reunion of sorts. It turned out that Raytoon had come looking for Taran to find a place to lay low, as she had pissed off the wrong people in the ward. All of a sudden, they were interrupted by the appearance of Jacob Drystone, the sheriff, who was looking for Raytoon. He attacked Tantelover and told everyone to get out. The gang managed to sneak out the back, and the last thing they saw was Drystone approaching Dyro, saying, "You and I need to have a chat." And this is where we are now. Everyone, give me an insight check.
That's a natural 20.
He's so smug.
First roll of the night, starting off hot dice.
Coming in hot.
Taryn is so concerned about the bedroll containing the sword and that someone might try and take it. He got a natural 1.
Both ends of the spectrum.
Yeah.
And you get a +2 to your insight, Ray.
I rolled a 10.
So that's a 12.
Nice.
Thanks.
Well done.
Cool. So Moscow, with a natural 20 insight, you know that you guys feel like shit. You're tired. You've been going all day. You're filthy. You feel like it's not the best time for you to try and make a stand against this character, Drystone. Moscow doesn't feel like it would be advisable to go back in there right now.
Remind me real quick, Drystone is a sheriff, but is also sort of a political figure.
I think they just call him the sheriff.
Yeah, Drystone calls himself the sheriff. He is one of the Empire's inward eye, which are the magical investigators that are sent to search for and root out unauthorized use of magic.
Guys, I don't think it's a good idea for us to stay here. I'm really worried about Dyro, but I'm getting to my limit. And our little turtle friend's here now as well. I can't take him back in there.
Where are we gonna go? We can't even go back to the hideout.
Yeah, that... I don't know, on my way here there was like this raven.
The raven followed you as well?
Oh, you had one as well? Or maybe it's the same one? I don't know. But yeah, that was really creepy. I tried to hide from it, but it saw me and flew off. But
How many
ravens
people
don't
are
usually
following us
follow
now?
people.
I'm sorry, guys. You're worried about a bird?
Yeah.
Did you see the guy that just followed us into the bar?
Shh, keep your voice down.
Oh, Moscow, you don't shush Ray. Oh, God.
I didn't just...
I'm just going to stand back and watch this happen.
Look, guys, I've had dealings with him, and he means business, all right? So we need to find somewhere, and we need to find it quickly.
Well, where have you been the last couple of days? Have you...
That's a story for another time. Right now,
Taryn, do you have a place we can hold up?
I mean, we can go back to Sweet Meats.
I'm sorry, what is Sweetmeats?
It was just actually really great butcher place.
I know. In my head, I'm like, it's not an adult store.
If I had anything, I'd try and sneak back in there and make sure Dyro's okay, but...
I don't think we should go back in. I think we need to... This guy, especially you, if he even gets the scent that you can do magic,
Oh, Jesus.
I reckon we get out and maybe we just hope that Dyro can talk his way out of it.
I mean, he's pretty charismatic. He should be all right. We should definitely leave here now, though.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Can you lead the way?
yeah, let's... I think I know a shortcut. There's a back alley down here. Let's go.
As you guys start to leave that area, you do hear a psst, psst, broskies. And you look over, and hiding behind a little hedge, you see Tantelover's there. And he goes, broskies, psst.
I go over to him and point my finger sternly up in his face. What are you doing out here?
Dudes and dudettes, I had to slip out. While he was distracted with Dyro, I got the hell out of there. That guy's fucking nuts, man.
I thought you died. He smashed your face on the bar.
Yeah, you see he smiles and he's like missing a bunch of teeth and bleeding out his mouth.
Oh, man.
It's a vibe.
I've had worse before, man. Look, I'm going back to my dad's shop. Do you guys need a place to hide?
I'm gonna do an insight on him. See whether or not I feel like I can trust him.
Yeah, go for it.
That's an 8.
An 8. Okay.
I'm unsure. I'm not convinced. I mean, I figure this guy isn't with Drystone, otherwise that was an amazing performance, but I'm still not sure whether I can actually trust this guy.
Ray is I'm standing off to the side and hearing this conversation, and I'm getting the shits a bit because I know we need to hide. So I push past you two and just walk up to Tantelover and, all right, mate, take us back. We just need somewhere to lay low for a little bit. If you think it's safe, you seem like a stand-up fellow.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah, cool. Well, let's go. My dad's shop is up by the wall. It'll be a little bit of a trek, so let's go.
Oh, the fancy side.
Yeah.
I'm going to clutch my bedroll just a little bit tighter.
Good idea, dude.
Fancy's my middle name, dude. Shall we?
Fine, but I'm not happy about it. I don't like that you left Dyro in there, still pointing up at him.
It's like, dude, did you see that fucking guy, what he did to me, man? I had to get the hell out of there.
Still pointing up at him. That's fair.
You make an excellent argument.
Okay, man. Yeah, little dude's firm, but fair. I like it. All right. Come with me if you want to chill.
Gnarly.
Totally, bro.
Oh, man, I want to use that.
I am in.
You scoop up little baby turtle,
Yeah.
and you guys rush through the city following Tantelover. We cut through the ward towards the wall. It gets a little bit fancier up in this section around the wall, and you arrive at a well-appointed tailor's with a shiny brass sign that says Burger Sheens. You can see all these fancy clothes, fanciest thing you've ever seen in the ward, with suits and feathered hats. He pulls out a key and unlocks the door and goes, okay, inside, come on.
Okay. Taran's definitely bringing up the rear, but he's tentatively walking into this place. So much stuff has gone on. He's lost the ability to think clearly. He's just following.
Yeah, Moscow's just running with the little turtle, turtle. Just trying to think up a name for him. Shell boy? No, something. I'll think of something.
How about Shelford?
No.
Okay, man.
Vetoed.
Don't fucking name my turtle.
You know what, dude? It takes a wise man to know how to set his boundaries. You must have done a lot of personal growth work, man, and I respect the hell out of that. Come on, guys. I'll make some green tea. Let's do it.
Yeah, and I just blush and follow him in without making eye contact. That was kind of nice, but...
Those two go in, and he looks at you, Ray, and goes, "After you, milady."
Yes. Okay, thank you.
Cool. You guys go in. You see it's a rather large store, like a 2-story store. Myers, or what's something fancier than that?
There's
Harrods
fancy
or
than
something.
Myers.
David Jones.
Jesus.
No, it's it. Yeah, you see, for the war, this is like proper fancy, and you see it's all these crazy, colorful clothes and all different suits and shiny stuff. And he brings you in and goes, "All right, we got staff room in the back. There's a kitchen. We got toilets over there. There's a hang section. I sort of crafted that place. If you like the beaded curtain and the bean bags over through there. I'm gonna put a pot of tea on, man. You guys make yourself at home."
Taran's gone straight for those beanbags.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like
Yeah, Taran's a beanbag man.
Spent a lot of time in them, so...
Yeah.
You flash back to that beanbag in the ward, going, "Fuck you." And you look at these beanbags; they don't look very menacing.
Okay. I reckon I could take one of those. You know, if it got to that, I think I could take one in a fight. So, yeah, I'm going to pick this one. Yeah.
Ray's here anyway if you need backup with the beanbag.
Tantelover goes off into the kitchen in a different room, and you guys settle in this area for the moment.
I feel like this is a good time for Ray to let her gentle side out and actually remind the guys that they look like shit. You guys, you really do actually look like shit right now. Like it looks like it's been a week for you two already. I really think you should try to get some sleep.
Oh, really? As Moscow like wipes his forehead to get the sweat off, there's like an even darker mark of like grime that comes onto his head.
No, you're doing.
That's a filthy.
Yeah.
You're doing really well, sweetie.
Taryn sniffs himself. Whoa. How do you clean armor?
Oh, Jesus Christ. The sweat just seeps into it. I really think you guys should try and get some sleep. Like, just curl up in the beanbag. It seems like a nice place. It seems like a fucking wanky place.
It does.
But this smells good. It smells better than you lot.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been to this part of town before, so
Me neither.
I have a couple of times.
I usually come over here and just if I'm low on cash, but I'm usually sent back pretty quick.
yeah, that makes sense.
But I was noticing like over along that wall, there are some pretty cool looking hats. I think we'll have a bit of a nap, but I think I'm leaving with a hat, guys.
I swear to God, if you're stealing a hat from a guy who is doing us what do you call it?
No stealing. I got money. We got money. I'll buy it. I'll buy the hat.
I call bullshit, but all right.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you weren't there for it. So we killed this rat who like turned out to be rich.
I put my hands over the turtle's ears.
Trigger warning. Hang on a second.
I keep forgetting that we kidnapped a child and murdered its family.
That's what I mean. It's been a big week for you guys.
It has been a week.
Yeah, I cover my own ears.
Yeah.
The turtle covers your ears, Moscow.
You put your hands on his head and he just reaches up.
I'm just nodding in acceptance.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
Yeah.
And the turtle yawns and starts like circling like a dog and like pulls down a jacket and starts nesting in it.
So goddamn cute.
I drag a beanbag sort of over closer to him and just like jump in it and start to nod off.
Yeah.
Tantelover comes in with a pot of tea and he's like, all right, guys, here we are. I also made some chamomile, but we got the restrooms there if you want to wash up. I think we should be good here for the night. If you guys want to take watch, like I could take first watch if you want.
Nah. I think I'm happy to take first watch, guys. I think I owe it to you guys.
Chill.
I'll do it. I'm not going to sleep anyway, so I'll do it. I'll take the first watch. You guys have a sleep. Yeah.
Moscow's
That
asleep.
makes sense.
Moscow is not contributing to this.
He's out. He's out cold.
I would like to take this opportunity to do another wisdom save
Yeah.
on this sword.
Okay, so Raytoon, are you going to sleep?
Yes, I will.
You're just going to agree?
Concede.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, cool. And Tantelover goes, I am going to go in the back. I got a nice little 4-post bed in there. If you need me for a watch or you need anything else, you know where I'll be. Sha! And then he backs out of the room.
Karen's now slightly annoyed that we were given beanbags when he's boasting about a 4-post bed.
Fucking wanky.
The beanbag's basically a bed for Moscow. It's like
Yeah,
king
that's
size
fair.
bed.
There's just snow angels in it.
Yeah. And the turtle's like running in its sleep.
Stop it.
Everyone goes to bed. Taryn, you're left alone. The adrenaline starts to leave your body and your heart rate starts to calm down. And then as the noise of your heartbeat starts to leave your head, you start to hear a whining sound. Go ahead and make a wisdom save for me.
Okay. So yeah, the idea of being around all of these new people and sleeping in a new place, and the idea that these people who he hasn't seen for a while and have just met, going, yeah, you go to sleep and we'll take the watch, is just freaking him out with the idea of someone stealing this sword from him.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, finally! That is a dirty 20.
Nice.
As you're sitting there contemplating these possibilities and giving into your paranoia about this strange new person and Raytoon, who hasn't been around for a while, perhaps she came into your life just to take the sword, your heartbeat starts accelerating and you start to feel that whining again in your head. Your heart is thumping through your chest. You see a flash of the nebulous tentacles writhing, but you lean into the feeling of the scales that you saw, and it gives you a bit of comfort, and you manage to get control of yourself in this moment. With a dirty 20, you're able to subdue that irrational paranoia and manage to slow your heartbeat and think somewhat rationally, but you know this sword is something very special that you need to investigate further. But that extreme grip of fear it's got on you is lessened a bit in this moment.
The grip that it has over me, is that subdued enough where I'm actually sort of aware that this is making me paranoid? In this moment, could I run and go, Moscow, I have to tell you something? Or is it just more of along the lines of, I'm slightly more in control, but I still don't want anyone to steal it?
It is the latter. So if you succeed on 3 wisdom saves in a row over the time, you will feel more comfortable telling someone about it and thinking that it may be affecting you.
Okay, fair enough. It's still giving me visions of some sort of dark tentacle monster.
Yeah, it is. And it's giving you those visions of the platinum scales as well. But the visions have subsided for now after you were able to control it.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna clutch the bedroll and try and stay awake for the next few hours. Definitely regretting my decision to take watch.
It sounds like you might be able to get some sleep, though.
Yeah, maybe.
You've, staved it off a little bit.
Yeah.
And as you are able to slow down your heart rate and relax for a moment, the adrenaline dumps from your body. Give me a constitution check. You want to beat a 15 to stay awake.
I did not. That's a 14. Classic Taran. I'll take watch, guys.
Yeah, they're clutching the bedroll and just doing that thing where you, every few minutes, you just find yourself waking up. Did I just nod off? And eventually your eyelids start to feel like lead and become too heavy to keep open. You're exhausted and you fall into a deep slumber. You're all asleep. Moscow and Taran are in such a deep sleep that you are having crazy dreams. But Raytoon, you're asleep, but you're used to trying to, keep one eye open. So in your light sleep, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Yes, I will do that. All right, I rolled a 16.
So roll again.
13.
Yeah, so you use that one.
So 13 minus 1, that's a 12. You don't stir for anything. So you're all asleep.
Your wallet's gone.
I was trying to think, would passive perception help, in waking up maybe? But
No, if anyone is awake, Taran's got this massive snot bubble. Just
half snot, half grease.
yeah.
And Moscow, in your slumber, you're just in the inky blackness. You can just hear this drip of water. Drip. Drip. All of a sudden, the song of Olna starts to take over your consciousness, and you see a crack of light in the horizon expand and take over your field of vision. Next thing you know, you're standing on the deck of a massive ship flying through the air. You look up, and at the wheel, you see a halfling figure with shabby brown hair, an elven chainmail on with a makeshift patch on the back that says, "The Gypsy King." And as you look at him, without looking back at you, he just says, It's too beautiful of a day for a battle, isn't it?
What? 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 It's beautiful, but what are you talking about?
You see, he takes a massive puff on a cigar, blows out a huge plume of smoke, flying full speed into the jaws of the unknown, almost certain death. Some might crumble, but not us, huh? We'll rise to the occasion. He turns to look back at you and you see a glint off of his gold tooth as he smiles at you. It's a face almost like your own, but older and different, more battle-worn. He winks at you as his face melds into mist and cloud and he blows away on the breeze. And then you're awake.
Oh, wow. Oh, that was wit. And I look around and see that we're all asleep.
This guy.
So it's really like, you know, when you become like so alert immediately, it's just like that, like wide-eyed and just like,
You wake up with a start.
yeah. And I sort of sneak over to Taran and push him awake.
No, wait, what? Yes.
What?
Hi.
What are you doing?
On watch. I didn't fall asleep.
Watching what?
Watching over there.
He's been asleep the entire fucking time.
I wasn't. I was. It's just there was a bug in my eye. I was trying to suffocate it.
You all wake up to the smell of pancakes wafting through the air.
Oh, pancakes.
And you see Tantelover comes out with an apron on that says, "Kiss the cook."
What a wanker.
Raytoon's not mad about it.
He has grubs up for those who are hungry. I took the liberty of whipping up some pancakes for y'all from my secret recipe. So dig in.
A man that can cook.
I'll take pancakes over grubs any day.
As you guys all gather your stuff, Moscow and Taran, you guys are still filthy. But as you gather your stuff, what's your passive perception?
13.
I'm 12.
It's 14.
You don't notice anything. You gather all your stuff up. Taran, your bedroll's still there.
Oh, thank God. I reach in and make sure that it still feels like there's a sword in there.
It does indeed.
Just out of curiosity, did anyone else think it was weird that Taran has been carrying this bedroll around and didn't sleep in it?
I'm exhausted. I have not.
Okay, good.
I'm exhausted. I'm a new parent. Like, I got a lot going on right now.
Moscow, make an insight check with disadvantage.
Oh, because that's a natural 20.
Oh,
Bugger, wasted. That sucks.
no. So that's a 4.
Well done. Strong 4.
You were definitely exhausted. You guys are feeling a lot better now after a good night's sleep.
Would we say a long rest amount of sleep?
Absolutely, yeah. It's morning now.
Is that all hit points back?
That's everything.
Yeah, that's everything back. Long rest completed. It is morning, and Tantelover sets a bunch of plates of pancakes over at a table. You can see the little baby is over there already scarfing down a bunch of pancakes.
Did anyone ever actually find out what turtles are supposed to eat? Because so far we've fed this kid some bugs, some potato gems, and now pancakes. Like,
And mushrooms.
oh yeah, oh
The veggies, that's balance. That's fine. And potatoes, it's balance.
yeah. I don't think the mushrooms are for kids.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I'm trying to remember that.
I mean, he seems fine, but I don't know if this is like, I don't know about turtle food.
Yeah, I mean, he hasn't been like sick or anything, so
That's true. We could probably go to an aquarium though and pick something up.
they have those here?
Like a little fish food thing that you just sprinkle in front of him. Yeah.
It's just like a little pepper grinder of like fish flakes. I think I gotta call him Milo.
Milo.
This is my grandpappy's pappy. So it's
Taryn's doing the math in his head. Grandpappy's pappy.
You're going to break your brain trying to do that math, mate. That's a really cute name.
yeah.
Hi, Milo.
Bye.
You little cutie. Right. Get some of these pancakes into me, eh?
Taryn sits down next to Milo, watching him eat the pancakes, and starts eating the pancakes himself. He just starts to accept the fact that this turtle is now a part of this weird crew. Don't know what his role is, but yeah.
You see,
I don't think he's going anywhere.
You see, he shuffles away into the kitchen and comes out with this massive jug of maple syrup. And goes, and Tantelover goes, "Oh, dude, totally forgot. Spaced. My bad."
Moscow, help him. Don't let him drop that.
I mean, he could have got anything, but he got the right thing. So
He like trying to climb back up onto the seat with it, but it's like
I grab
having
the
a bit of
giant tub and I pour a bunch of it on my pancakes and put it in the middle of the table, and then grab Milo just by the shell, like the back of the neck, and just plop him up on the table, on the chair.
and pour some maple syrup on his pancakes. Now, you shouldn't have too much of this, but you can have a bit.
And I just look over at him and I wink. Like, you do you, boo. You do you.
and just starts ravenously eating all the pancakes.
Little buddy.
What's the plan today? What are we gonna do?
Well, I would love to make sure Dyro's okay.
Like, do we think the sheriff's gone now? Do we think he's taken him? Like,
Does he still have his smart stone?
the release 11?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose if we go see Mama? Or... Yeah?
Yeah, okay. So if we can make it back there without being followed by crows or rats or anything else that people might be using to spy on us, maybe we can make it?
Yeah, I mean, I suppose that saves us going back there ourselves.
Yeah.
Raytoon, make an insight check.
I rolled an 8.
Okay, so that's a 10. You do have the thought, you know that the box heads, specifically the governor, would have access to jailbroken smart stone, but you do know that they're not the happiest with you right now, so that's just the thought that crosses your mind as well.
Yes, it is a thought that has crossed my mind.
I mean, I sort of lean towards Taryn and put my hand up and point to Raytoon. Like, but what about her?
You're a fucking idiot. I can see you doing that, mate.
Taryn has just got, like, chipmunk cheeks full of pancake. What about her?
You guys know I have ears, right? You're not Secret Service spies? No.
Well, we're definitely not good at being spies.
No.
No, not good at being spies.
What?
I'll answer for him. What about me?
Taryn also puts his hand up to try and cover his mouth so that Raytoon can't see, and then says quite loudly, "What about her?"
Yeah. Let me translate that. What about her?
We can't probably take you back to where we need to go. I don't know.
Because you're worried I'll...
Ruin everything?
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
actually,
that's fair.
I do have a tendency to do that. I don't have the best history of shit going really smooth.
It's only it's just because we just met.
It's just
So-
okay. All right.
Can I just interject?
No!
No. Oh, okay. Okay, all right. No problem. All I wanted to say was, you got to watch that negative self-talk, okay, Raytoon? Mind if I call you Ray Dog?
I do a bit. Normally, like, I don't really like nicknames, but that's fine. You can call me, it's like, you can call me Ray, babe, whatever. Yeah.
What about Raygun?
Yeah, you can, champ.
While they're talking. What do you mean? Where do we need to take her back to?
To see Mama.
I'm sorry, I just need to finish this conversation with these two who think I'm not part of the conversation. What's the problem?
Starts eating pancakes.
Actually, I don't even know where we are right now, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Hey, dude, face.
Yeah.
Where are we? What part of town are we?
Oh,
We kind of came here in the dark using back alleys. I don't recognize this area.
well, dude, yeah, we're up at my papa's store, man. Up in the North Ward, up by the wall. Oh. Yeah, so we're up by the wall. Over the back there's the river, and from on the roof you get a great view of Mont Celeste. It's really prime real estate.
It is really beautiful up here. Guys, look, I know we got to make a decision. I really didn't want to go down this route, but I might know some people who have access to jailbroken smart stones. I'm just, I really don't want to show my face around them, but if it's going to help old mate back at the bar, he seemed like a stand-up fellow with a weird accent, but he's your mate, so...
What kind of people are we talking about?
My kind of people, probably more than your kind of people.
But like, in terms of like,
Okay.
level of scary.
Yeah, all right. See the scar on my face, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that dealing with, like, pissing off the wrong... Anyway, look, yeah, these guys can probably help us if we want to...
Well, like, what I'm thinking is, I'm pretty good at stealing shit. Do you reckon we could just walk in and take one?
If you want to, I'm not... I'll stay outside. I can take you there.
What if they couldn't see you?
Yeah.
Listening?
Oscar's got this thing. He's do it. No, do it on the pancakes. Do it on the pancakes.
Moscow, I touch the pancakes and turn them invisible.
Fucked!
See, fucking...
And then bring them back.
Yeah, all right. I'm in. We can give that a shot.
I can do me, so like you're only just taller than me, so that I should be able to do that.
Yeah.
I've been working on it.
I mean,
It's nice to have hobbies.
you can go in, or if I'm sneakier than you. Like, you can beat the shit out of people, but people fucking can't see me. You turn me invisible. If you can draw me a map or at least describe where I'm supposed to go to find these things, then I can just walk in and no one will know.
All right, I can talk you through it. It's best if I just don't go there in any way, shape, or form, or no form, as the case may be.
During this conversation, in a sort of stifled panic, I try and look at Tantelover to see if he
Shit.
gave a shit about what I just did to those pancakes.
You look over at him, you just see he's just looking at the pancakes. You see he looks at the pancakes and looks at you and goes, huh, pretty rad, dude.
I'm going to do an insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
Insight is a +3. That's 19.
19. Okay.
And I've got got both hands on a different weapon. I am ready to leap across this table.
Oh, man.
The bedroll?
Oh, yeah, no, I can't show anyone that one.
Okay.
With a 19, you see he does not seem surprised or affected by seeing Muscrow use magic in the slightest. You see that he's put on a face, acting like he's cool with it, but he's not surprised at all. And with a 19, you see this almost imperceptible little smirk on his face.
Hey, dude, How long have you worked at the Brocken Neck?
Not long at all, dude. I went in for a drink, I think it was the night before last, and the place was in absolute disarray. So, I just spoke to Glenda and offered a helping hand. You know, I like to pay it forward. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, that's cool. Yeah, anyway, so what's the plan? What's the plan for this heist? I'm looking forward to a heist. Do you know how long it's been since I've done a heist? The last heist I did was with you.
Breathe.
I like heists. They're like the most exciting part of things that I do. I just usually pickpocket, but when there's like a thing and there's like, all right, I'm breathing.
Thank you. You don't want to always do heists. They don't always go to plan.
I don't think I've ever had one go to plan.
Can you plan a heist? Like,
you can
you can plan a
plan a
heist, but I
heist.
mean, it's the actual execute. Anyway,
If it is possible to successfully execute a heist, I have not managed to do that yet.
all right. Well,
But they're fun.
yeah. All right. We'll heisty heist.
All right.
We'll heist so good the
Yeah.
heists will never know what hit it.
Sounds amazing.
Fucking tops.
Heist, baby. Do you guys want to shower up? Like,
Oh, good plan.
cleanliness is next to godliness, so, you know, I could sort of smell you from here, just saying. Not to be rude, but, you know, I always say, if you put a good image out to the world, it makes you feel that much better on the inside, you know? Ciao.
That's a good point.
You're so wise.
Taryn is mildly upset with Raytoon. It's like basically his sister, who is now seems to be attracted to this utter fucking loser. He can make some pancakes,
It makes a mean pancake.
but I don't trust him.
I think you pretty much were saying them, but yeah, what are your surface thoughts at the moment?
My surface thoughts are I now do not trust, I don't know his name. Dudeface.
Tantelover.
Dudeface. His name's Dudeface. That's what he responds to.
Could essentially be your brother-in-law.
Dudeface, he doesn't trust him. He actually thinks that maybe he's working with other people and he is actually here to spy on us, and maybe he has brought us here as like a trap. This is also fueled by the fact that this sword is messing with Taryn's head and everyone is an enemy.
Yeah. So you think about, you don't trust him, you think about the sword.
Yep. Definitely not trusting of the dude. But generally, he's also thinking, if we can go and do a heist, like that's a good thing to get his mind off all of this other shit. And it gives us a direction.
Yeah.
And then hopefully we get to find out what's going on with Dyro and where he is.
Excellent. Yes, so Tantelover says to you guys, all right, cool, dudes. Well, I gotta get to managing the shop, so whatever you guys want to do, have at it. You can come back here. You can do anything you like. My store is your store. You guys are legends.
Oh, dude, before you get out of here, point over to the wall of hats. Can I have a look through your hat collection? I reckon I could rock a hat.
And you see Tantelover very seriously puts his hand on your shoulder and looks you dead in the eyes and goes, my dude, you could definitely rock a hat. You can take any of these hats you like, man. And they're all on the house.
Whoa, really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And he points his finger into your chest and says, you are a good person, bro. And you deserve a good hat. Dude. And he starts tearing up and he's like, you guys are legends.
Whoa.
I just want to say it has been the most righteous honor to have pancake breakfast with you guys.
Whoa.
Okay, so store's yours. You can come, you can go, whatever you like. I gotta get to opening up, but you guys do what you need to do.
Thanks, man.
Take any hat you like, man. And remember, pay it forward.
Absolutely.
You're a good bloke.
Wow, that really means a lot, Ray. And remember, Keep on top of that self-talk, okay? Positive vibes only. You are a real swell gal. You got a true heart, okay?
Taryn is upset. Moscow,
Yeah.
which hat do you think I should take?
And there is like any hat that you can imagine.
Yeah, I'm imagining like it's almost like a costume shop.
Yeah, you could describe any hat and it's there.
I'm like, look, I could do like a beret. Look, like a deer hunter hat. This is cool. I could do this.
That looks fucking dumb.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna
All right, maybe I don't have to do this one. I don't have to do that one.
Yeah, I might go and wash up. It sounds like Raytoon can help you with your style choices.
Hey, I'm very happy with that suggestion.
Yeah, she's gonna make me look like an idiot.
Yeah, she is.
So Moscow's gonna go and wash up because he's filthy.
You have a shower, and at the end of it, you're looking in the mirror, you're washing your face, and you just have like a flash in the mirror of that other halfling with the gold tooth and the scar on his forehead and the same blue eyes and black hair, but less pointy ears. Yeah, you just see that, and you just take a second in the bathroom. Tara and Raytoon.
Okay, so I like the tri-horn hat.
No, you don't have the facial structure for it, mate. No, here. Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. This one. And I just grab a bowler's hat. That's the only thing I can reach. I'm fucking short, got little legs, and I don't have time for you to be fucking around picking a hat. Here. And I just grab the hat, pass it to you, shove it on your chest, and walk off.
And Taryn goes to reach for a fedora.
No!
This is not even looking.
And I walk off to, I don't know.
Go and have a shower.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Taryn's all right with this new hat. It's
Slightly crushed bowler's hat.
yeah, it could be all right.
Moscow's all cleaned up, and he's just gonna like sit down on the floor with Milo and like just practice some words with him and stuff. Spend a bit of time, see if he can.
Going through your alphabets. I.
Yeah.
Day.
Blah.
Milo has just like shown up with this out of nowhere with this like blue and white striped t-shirt on.
What?
But it's a nice one because it's a fancy place.
Very fancy shop.
Yeah, it's like a thick woolen double-stitched shirt made of fine cotton.
Got like an anchor brand on it or something.
Yeah, it's a very nautical shirt, and it's got a price tag hanging off it. It's like 15 gold.
Oh Jesus!
I grab the tag. Oh my god! And they just rip the tag off. This looks better on you, I think.
Yeah.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okie dokie. That's a 2.
Ooh, a total of 2.
Okay.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah,
minus
okay.
1.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Not a bright boy.
How? No, I guess he is very naive.
Fits the bill.
You try and teach Milo some words. Yeah, you're just like, what's a good word to try and teach him? What word do you try and teach him first?
I'm gonna try and teach him run.
I was going to suggest supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, but
Let's get all the alphabet. Squeeze them all in.
Yeah, with that roll, you sitting there teaching him run for a little while, and he's just saying, he's like, bah, bah, and not picking it up yet.
Yeah, just pat him on
Are you
the.
miming? Run.
Yeah,
Run.
like doing it on the spot.
Yeah.
He's just like.
He's just stomping along
just-
next to you.
Yeah.
He's like clapping and rocking back and forth. He's like, ah, ah.
and somehow there's already like a thread pulled on the new expensive shirt.
Yeah, it's just got maple syrup stains on it.
Oh man.
He's
they're
got
all on
another pancake.
Yeah, they're all on the back of the shirts.
After finishing cleaning up, Taryn comes back in. Hey guys, I think we should probably, get out of here. We don't want to stay in any place for any longer than we need to. Raytoon, can you give us like a direction to go to these guys to try and get this smart stone?
Yes, I can definitely do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so you staying at the Burger Sheens?
I'll go. I feel like if shit's gonna get messy, they're gonna need someone there to save them. And I don't think the little turtle dude in the cute shirt's gonna be able to do much. So
He is a cute little dude.
he's a cute little dude. All right, yeah, okay, yeah, I can show you where to go. It's they hang out at a place called Rook and the Raven. I can take you there.
Okay.
Raytoon leads you through the ward, down back towards the docks, a bit more on the western side, down through lower class neighborhood, even, as lower class as it gets in the ward, and you come to this incredibly on-theme bar. It's a scary bar with cobwebs and like dark black wood, and there's like menacing looking thugs hanging around outside. You look and you see the symbol of a rook, which is a nether blackbird, and a raven facing away from each other with a dagger in the middle. And it's this ominous, scary restaurant. And as you step in, you suddenly see a cheery family chain restaurant. A little halfling woman comes up to you and goes, "Welcome to the Rook and the Raven. Do you have a booking?"
No. Could we get a table for how many we got here? 1, 2, 3, 3.5.
Absolutely. Follow me right this way. And she leads you over to a booth.
I whisper to Moscow, I hate themed restaurants.
This is themed? I thought it was just scary.
That's what they go for. It's just, I don't get it. It's like, you trying to scare away the people who are going to eat here?
Guys, they do a really good steak here. Just FYI.
No, I'm sold.
Qualms? What qualms?
She leads you over to a booth and she goes, "Would you like a high chair for the little one?"
Who are you calling the little one?
Not you,
Oh.
dickhead.
Sorry, Sheila.
She gestures to the turtle, to Milo.
Yeah. Can we get one of those for him?
Can we get a bib too, please?
Absolutely.
Is that for you or the turtle?
She comes over with the high chair, puts a baby in it, and "Welcome to the Rook and the Raven, where family meets fun. I'll be your server, Bevel. Can I get you guys started with some drinks?"
It's never occurred to me to think what people drink in a themed family restaurant of Dungeons and Dragons.
I'm picturing like a Chuck E. Cheese kind of thing. Like mechanical
like that.
things in the background.
They're just mechanical dragons.
Yeah, and there's a big guy in a raven mascot with like a silly hat on, walking around to children going, "Happy birthday, happy birthday."
Oh, man.
This place is a nightmare.
I'll have a dark and stormy.
Okay, certainly. And for you, sir? Gestures to you, Taryn.
I'll just take a water. Just a water. As clear as you can get it.
Still or sparkling, sir?
Definitely still. I'm not taking any of that angry water. I want my water nice and calm.
Absolutely, sir. And for you, ma'am?
Lemon lime bitters. Thank you.
No problem. I'll be right back with your drinks. Here's the menus. Have a look.
Darren just flicks through straight for the steaks. Biggest steak. There it is. That's the one I want.
Now, guys, just... All right. We actually have to get through to where the rest of the crew are. Okay?
Hang on, are we not eating?
Well, look, if you want to do the heist that you're so set on doing,
Yeah.
I would highly recommend not eating anything because God knows you will bring it up.
Oh. No, that's a good point.
Yep. Okay. So
I'm
we've got
already
to.
full of pancakes.
Oh fuck! That's gonna be messy. Right. We've got a few minutes until Sheila brings over our drinks. How do we want to attack this? Because when she gets back here, she's gonna ask for our orders.
Well, look, we'll just get some little nibbly bits. We'll get some potato gems for the little boy, and
Bah!
High five, buddy.
and then look, you can run us through the plan. I'll get up. Maskro can make me invisible. Yeah, I'll just go and I'll come back, and when I come back, I'll have the stone.
That's pretty much the plan I had in my head. Like that was it.
I mean, it's a good plan.
It's fucking tough.
I agree with this plan perfectly.
Do you want to turn invisible now, or
Well, we'll wait till like the food comes, and then I'll like drop a fork and I'll duck under the table.
okay?
I don't see why this is a problem.
So after some time, the waitress brings back the drinks and places them down, and she goes, "Okay, there are your drinks, and you ready to order?"
We are actually. I think I will start with the big old bowl of chili.
Jesus, you know what chili does to you.
She goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. We're out of chili. Do you anything else take your fancy?"
Yes, the goblin cheeks with a side of slaw. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Of course. No problem at
wink.
all. She goes, "I will let the chef know, and you can go into the back to make your inquiry whenever you'd like. Thank you very much." She gives you like a serious nod and just
I nod
leaves the
back.
table.
I'll have the jalapeno poppers.
Shut
please.
up! No, guys.
She just walks away.
I am so confused.
Okay, listen. That's why I am here. Okay, look, you've got about a minute.
So, hang on, I'm not getting a steak? I thought we were going to sit here and plan for a little bit. I didn't realize we were just starting.
No. They think things move really fast here, mate. We've only got a couple of minutes, so no, just you calm, cool, collected.
I throw a spoon under the table. Could you get that now?
Where am I going?
Go get the spoon.
No.
And I will draw you a little map on the back of this napkin.
Oh my god. Okay, I duck under the table.
And I reach under and turn him invisible.
Cool.
Under the table action.
Way to make it weird.
I'm furiously drawing on the back of a napkin, which is going to be hilarious because he's going to be invisible
it's
and
gonna be
carrying
so
a
true,
napkin. This napkin. I'll just describe.
Yeah.
It's one long hall. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
okay.
it's through a hall, and yeah, you give directions to the room that he would need to get to, and that there will be random guards walking around, and you give him a bit of the layout.
Okay. Cool. All right.
Okay.
All right. I knock on the table to see if he's like.
I'm still
gonna come
fucking
back
here,
up?
idiot.
Okay.
I'm gone yet.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, if you look at over your shoulder at like 6 o'clock, look over your shoulder. I can't see if you're looking. The doors are open. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So the guards step aside. You're free to walk through.
Okay.
It's a dark hall. There are gonna be people behind there that look unsavory and have done terrible things.
All right.
Okay. I don't want you to freak out. I know what you're like. I just don't want you to freak out.
I'm not
okay.
freaking out.
Right. Okay. Cool. Down the hall, you're gonna take the first left, and then you're gonna turn right, and there is a big black door
Okay.
that says IT room. Now, this is where
That's it.
that's like it's
You're
they're
welcome.
criminal masterminds. They're not like
Okay, cool.
it's like they just
Weird.
IT room. It shouldn't be a lock on the door because these guys are constantly using.
Okay, and then that's where the smart stones are.
That's where the jailbroken smart stones are. yeah.
Okay.
And it'll be in a box labeled jailbroken smart stones. We're not the fucking brightest.
Okay. All right. No, fair enough. Okay. Fuck. All right, I'll just go. I'll just. Okay, I'll be back in a minute.
You got this, mate.
And Taran gets about halfway across the room, and the thought occurs to him when he comes back. Moscow, if I walk away from you, do I still be invisible?
Yeah. It lasts for an hour.
Okay, all right. You just, okay, yeah. No, that's fine. All right, cool. I'm on my way. I'm going. This will be fine.
This is
And
not
I
going to be hard.
spin around and nearly walk straight into a server.
As long as I'm concentrating.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah. The spell ends for a target that attacks or casts a spell.
Okay. So I'm just gonna, Taran, I'm gonna walk off and, wait for someone to walk through the door, and then I'll just follow in after them.
You see the chef's area, people going in and out, and then you see to the side this curtained door that's been pulled aside with a couple of guards just standing there sort of waiting for someone. I'm not going to make you do a stealth roll at the moment because you are invisible.
Yes.
So I'm going to allow you to just, you go through the door. As you walk through the door, you come into this shabbily appointed, but with it's like an old building with all random hodgepodge fancy things and mismatching decor.
Yep.
You see a guy walk past the hall above. You wait a moment. He continues on.
I do my classic Ocarina of Time stealth. Wait next to the wall, wait for the guard to walk away, keep moving forward.
And as you progress further into Boxhead Manor, give me a stealth check with advantage.
All right. Yeah. Look, I've definitely nailed whatever DC you had in mind, but 24.
24, okay. Nicely done. Taran, you are slinking through this Boxhead Manor following the directions given to you by Raytoon, and you stop short quickly as you hear sniffing from around the corner. You see this massive white direwolf lumbering through the corridor. Old bloodstains around its mouth. It stops right in front of you.
Taran is just bone still up against the wall, just not even looking at this thing, just going, just go.
It stops there for a second, sniffs, and then lowers its head and continues on, because from down the hall you hear a voice. Siobhan, where you hiding? It's feeding time, my love. And then the wolf goes and then runs off down the hall. You are able to slip the other direction. You go through, and as you move through, make a perception check.
15.
15, cool.
Taran is definitely going to have some words with Raytoon. There was not talk of dire wolves in this plan.
As you move through Boxhead Manor, you notice hustle and bustle, different box heads running around, moving equipment. You see the room up ahead, the IT room, and as you approach it, you see further on down the hall, the ground starts to slope as the bricks transition into carved stone. It seems to be going downwards.
Yep.
But from beyond, you can hear the shuffling of feet and the clinking of chains. And a voice echoes through the tunnel. Come on now, no laggy behind, move it! You hear some muffled whimpering.
Oh, man.
And then you hear a massive steel door bolt closed. But to your immediate right is the IT room.
Yeah, I mean, those poor guys. I got snatched by the box heads once, and that was enough. I can't do anything to help those guys. I'm just gonna focus on what I'm doing and slip into the IT room.
Yeah, you slip in. You go into the room and you see there's no one in there. You see the room is full of old basic equipment, swords and shields, basic armor. You can see a few interesting things in there. You see hanging up, there's a few sets of these steel manacles, these Arcanotech collars. And you can see in one of the cupboards, there is a couple of jailbroken smart stones.
Okay. So what, can you give me a brief description of what these collars are? Are these basically like...
Yeah.
I assume you put them on a prisoner and then...
Make an investigation check or an arcana check.
My investigation is a +2. My arcana is a +2. So I'll just do, your standard investigation of 8.
8. Okay. You see these steel collars hanging up. They appear to have arcane runes inscribed in them. They look like they would attach around someone's neck. But they also look like they would require some repair or tinkering abilities to make them work.
Okay. Nasty. Alright. I got the stone. Okay, I'll just get out. Just go back the way we came. So we're gonna turn left and then take the first right and then we'll be back down the hallway. Okay.
Absolutely. On your way out, give me another stealth check with advantage.
With advantage. That's a nat 20.
Yeah, woo!
Oh, good. because now there is a floating smart stone.
What?
But you do have a natural 20, so
In Taran's head, he's got the
Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible theme song going through his head.
Yeah, recurring song for Taran.
Yep.
You are absolutely able to stealth out. You make your way up to a corner. You just see a couple of cars pass by and you go, man, it's just getting crazy. I didn't know we were dealing in slaves now. Is that a bit weird to you? And he goes, paycheck's a paycheck, mate. Keep your mouth shut if you know what's good for you. You slip past them and continue on. You hear the sound of crunching bone and a wolf snarling. That's good, my love. Yes, every last drop. You continue on. With the natural 20, you're able to make it out through the door, through the restaurant, back to the table without even the guys at the table noticing. What are you guys talking about at the table?
Fucking dummy looks in the hat. Maybe we could be singing nursery rhymes to Milo,
Yeah.
like a little family dinner.
Moscow's he's kind of like half in it because he's like got one fist clenched really hard under the table with like beads of sweat coming down his face. He's really concentrating on this spell. He's never really done anything like this, so he's just like, yeah.
Yeah. And at times throughout the excursion, Moscow, you feel these pulses draining your concentration as if Taran's about to be noticed by something. But you focus hard and you're able to maintain concentration and embolden the spell so he remains hidden. But Taran, you just arrive back at the table. They don't even notice you.
I'm gonna duck underneath the table and tap Moscow on his leg.
And I release the spell.
And I come back up with the spoon.
Like bright red cheeks. It's like
Found it. Got it. We have to leave immediately. Let's go. Right now. Up.
Jesus, mate, you look like you've seen bloody
Get your
the
ass.
wolf or something. Christ.
I put some gold on the table and then grab Milo out of the chair.
Yeah.
And then we go.
Wow.
So we get outside and I just direct these guys across the road down an alley and then just That was fucked. That was so fucked. Man, you have no idea how close I was to getting caught. They have dire wolves in there. You didn't fucking tell me about dire wolves.
I didn't realize the governor was back. She was away for a bit.
They're slaves. They fed a fucking slave to a dire wolf.
Oh, they're escalating.
This thing was walking right past me. I fucking lucky to get out with my life.
Breathe, 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 breathe. You did real good, mate. All right? You got in there.
Here's the fucking stone.
Thank you. You did good.
And Raytoon, you have noticed a bit of a change within the Boxheads recently. You didn't know anything about slaves, but recently Chuck has been with you as your ward, and lately he's started rambling on about conspiracy theories and the possibility of kids being taken, people being taken. But you've been with the governor ever since she took you in. And so you've had these sort of rose-colored glasses around everything that she does. But you have noticed that things have changed.
Getting darker and darker. Okay.
Yeah.
So, did you say you heard slaves?
There were, yeah, there were slaves. There were people in chains. They were like these, I don't know, some sort of weird collar things that looks like you'd put on a dog, but they would just happen to be human size. And
were there runes
was,
on them?
Yeah.
Fuck.
And then there was fucking, they were feeding the dog, and it was like very clear that it was a person that was getting eaten.
Oh, fuck. Chuck was right. Jesus.
You did fucking know about this. You
I
sent
didn't-
me in there completely fucking unprepared.
In my defense,
Might have spit.
I thought he was gone a little bit nutsy, all right? Remember Chucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So, look, I've been teaching him a few things, a
He's
few
still-
ways of the world. Anyway, I'll loop back to that later. He started sprouting off some rubbish. I thought it was just I don't know. He was having a conniption, something about slaves, and that's just really. I think Chuck knew something, or he was getting in deep with these people, and they were never this bad. This is new for them. This is new territory. They've never dealt with slaves before.
Well, I mean, fuck. Boxheads are always doing crime things, but like this is another level. Like what? We have to tell someone. Like, can we get the Rin involved? Would they even take this seriously, or is it the Boxheads are allowed to do whatever they feel like?
Guys, how do people get slaves?
Oh, they buy them at the market. I don't know.
There's been a lot of girls going missing lately.
And now there's a lot of people in chains.
And Chuck said there's a lot of children going missing too.
Oh, Chucky. Chuck knew.
We'll deal with the slaves in a minute. Just find out if Dyro's okay.
With the
It's not
The smart
something
stone
I've literally
thing.
just handed to you.
I know how to operate one of these. Yes, thank you for handing me this the smart stone. Yeah. I don't actually know how to operate one of these
I
things.
think
Yeah,
you
no,
just
do
hold
I.
it up to your face and it
Okay,
unlocks.
thank you.
You start scrolling.
Dyro,
What's my login?
Dyro.
The facial recognition.
Raytoon, these guys don't know really how to use one. They've never really used one. You know how to use them, and it's basically you. If you know someone else has one, you have to have a connection with them, and you have to focus your intent on that. So you explain it to them and tell them that one of them would probably be better off using it with the connection to Dyro, and just that you have to focus your intention on them.
All right, give us the
Yeah.
smart stone.
Okay. Here.
Thank you. All right. Yeah, all right. It's the latest release, which is good. It's guys. I can't do this. I think one of you guys will have to do this. You.
Okay, I grabbed the smart stone.
Okay.
So, obviously got a pretty good picture of what Dyro looks like, being a sort of hero of mine, so I focus on that and his sort of aura, and say into the smart stone, Dyro, can you hear me?
You focus your attention on Dyro, and you speak those words, and nothing comes through, but after a minute, you hear a voice on the other end. I'm listening. You got something to say? The voice of Jacob Drystone. And that's where we'll end our session.
This has been really stressful.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This episode is like
supposed to
ever
be
since.
fun.
Funnily stressful.
No, it's really like exciting, you know. Ever since we had pancakes, basically.
Yeah.
It's just been like, well, I don't trust.
Yeah, I don't trust anyone.
Tantelover,
Everything is
and
going wrong.
I can't tell. And then,
Butthole puckering.
yeah,
Yeah, a little bit.
yeah. Like, it's really, really good. I'm so.
What a roller coaster of emotions.
Yeah. I'm so involved.
Nope, Darren's got one emotion. It's shitting himself. And he has
Right
been
now.
on that ride the whole day.
Oh man,
That was
that's so. It's so good.
Well, I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Question mark? So good. You get so invested.
Thanks for listening to the Dash Action Podcast, The Tales of Bet Shao. I'm Ben Simpson, playing Moscow Lyle, with Gordon Grundy as Taryn, Jessica Darcy Whiteley as Ray Toon, and Lewis Power as our Dungeon Master. Dialing a number on your smartstone and having Jacob Drystone pick up is pretty scary. But what's not scary is giving the Dash Action Podcast a like and subscribe on your podcast player, which can get you a shout out at the end of an episode. New episodes every second Thursday, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Oh, no.
Yeah, well, that's the same as
too
the
freaky.
turtles in Mario.
Oh yeah, the ghosts.
The booze.
Oh, the ghost, right.
The booze.
Whatever, nerds. Jokes.
I feel so attacked in a room of people playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Loser.
So attacked in a nerd podcast.